Oh, no scope him. There we go. Thank you. I don't think any of this is destroyable. Oh, no, it is. Okay. So he was like, why is there pushback now? And like, I'm one of those people that's not always like great at like having a response to stuff, you know? Like if you were asked me to come up with like some on the spot burn of someone, I couldn't for the life of me. I need time to think about things. But it's like, you know, the reason I gave pushback, if you will, because the thing, like, for context, he came and talked to me when I was working the aisle. When I hadn't finished yet. And, you know, at the time, I'm kind of just in work mode. I'm in the work zone, you know. I want to get my aisle done so I can get it packed up. Because especially when it's like, you know, I need you to hustle, which, trust me, we hear a lot on a nightly basis. Like, where do you think I am mentally? So, like, you know, he came and had this conversation, which, you know, I listened to what he said. I wasn't, like, just ignoring him or anything. But I didn't really, like, and you can say this to maybe to my own detriment at times, but I didn't really rebuke or push back in any way because, again, I'm just not in the mindset right now to be trying to push back. And it's like, also, you know, I would like to come back with an idea of how to improve said system, which I just wasn't going to be able to come up with on the spot. So I just kind of, it's like, I'll leave it for later. So I spent like the whole day thinking about it, you know? And now it just seems kind of annoyed that I am not just agreeing to the system. I've kind of lost. Like, I went in there, right? Pretty sure that's what I did. I think we want to go to this one? Maybe it is the other way, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, no, I did this one. Oops. There's a reason why, you know, most of the crew is hoping that we could get a new night shift manager. Like, this is going to go up on YouTube for a while, and I really don't think you'll ever see it. You know, he's not the kind of guy I'm going to go and say, look, I have a YouTube channel. Nor do I think he would even care about my content. We recently got a new store manager after our last one wasn't even, I don't even think he was there for a full year. Maybe just over a year at best. But that's like, I'm not joking when I say like this, the store manager we had really tanked morale at our store, like overall. Especially like after talking about like night crew is like the most important crew and this and that. It's like, well, it didn't feel like that. So yeah, now we have a new store manager. It's only been here like a week. Go ahead and get it going. Stream, look at our stream. Cool. Thank you for hanging out, Husk, and perhaps I will see you on your stream later. I don't think we've actually looked at a thing for those guys. Zorg Commander. Rogue Mercenary. I just really I gotta go. Thanks for being alrighty. See you, Gabe. Thanks for hanging out. Like, I think what I hate most is just uncertainty, right? And not knowing, um, just like, because, like, just in my gut, you know, like, I have that feeling, like, at some point there's gonna be another conversation very close to what we had, and I'm basically gonna be like, well, I told you this wasn't gonna work. It's not me being stubborn, it's literally just me knowing this is not going to work for me. And like part of it is because I had there was a long stretch where I pretty much always got to work with someone else in the aisle, and it was like the same person, and they were on the faster side. So I'm not afraid to admit, like, yeah, that probably covered up a little bit for me being on a little on the slower side. We were like a counterbalance for each other. But since that person left, and I've had more nights where I work the aisle alone, or with, in some cases, other people that are on the slower side, I think it shows a little more that, yeah, I'm not the fastest person.